I'm Prashanth, and this is Mandeep. We are from India, and we are here to actually talk about some of our, STEM projects that have been working with schools. So we are incredibly excited to have this opportunity to share with you the innovative work happening at our company Pielabz, and with our combined experience, teaching students and also as engineering graduates with the cumulative 18 years of experience, and we have set out on a journey to revolutionize, science education through hands-on learning in India. So our goal here at Pielabz has always been clear: to help students master the fundamentals of science through interactive and hands-on experiences. Uh, Before we actually get into any kind of discussion, we hope that we can share a small video which explains what we have been doing, what our models look like, how we also train students to build their own models with the theory they read, and maybe even help them out with research, and yeah, a bit more of that. Is it okay if I share my screen?
Sure.
Welcome to Pielabz, where our vision is making hands-on learning the new norm in classrooms. At Pielabz, we're passionate about empowering students with STEM kits that fuel their curiosity and creativity. With our carefully crafted activities, students explore, experiment, and create, gaining essential skills while having fun. As educators, we understand the importance of choosing the right teaching method to maximize student learning. When students actively engage in hands-on learning, they not only comprehend concepts more deeply, but also retain knowledge more effectively compared to traditional teaching approaches, because it actively involves students in the learning process, allowing them to experience and interact with concepts firsthand. At Pielabz, we provide immersive, age-appropriate experiences that foster creativity and problem-solving skills, with kits expertly designed for easy handling by all students. Think of hands-on learning as the bridge between what's in textbooks and what's out there in the real world. It's not just about teaching. It's about sparking a lifelong love for learning and giving students the tools to tackle tomorrow's challenges with creativity and confidence. At Pielabz, we approach STEM education with a fresh perspective. We're dedicated to customizing our curriculum to suit students and schools' needs and bringing learning to life by showing how it applies in the real world. We begin by identifying topics directly related to the curriculum, ensuring that our activities complement what students are studying in schools. The process we follow is something that can be useful for students who want to be innovators. And here are the steps. Choose the topic of interest. Research the topic in textbooks and online resources. Brainstorm with your fellow students. Check out different models that can be created that's related to your topic. Pick the one that excites you and fits what you're learning. Then, sketch out how you think it should look. Think about size, parts, and how it can be fun to use. Then, get creative with your design details, like how big it should be and what cool features it'll have. Finally, bring your idea to life by crafting a prototype you can try out for real. Now, let's explore some of the experiments designed by Pielabz. First up is the RGB, originating from the concept of light, where a white light from the sun can be split into 7 colors. This experiment showcases how it can be reversed, using primary colors by mixing them to recreate white light, along with additive color mixing theory. It's a hands-on demonstration of light principles, and it doesn't stop there. In addition to textbook concepts, the RGB connects to real-world applications. Did you know the same RGB concepts are used in pixels of screens of phones, TVs, and laptops? This experiment also gives insight into color theory. And the best part? Additional resources and videos can be accessed through QR codes included in our experiment boxes.
Yeah, that was us. Thank you. Yeah. So this is what we've been doing
Then you
and
can
we've been
stay.
designing. Yeah.
Maybe you could stop sharing so that we could see you more.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that was a beautiful presentation. Well done.
Thank you.
But I have a question for you. So I really want to know, science is, we all know, is kind of technical. And for you to find a way to make it simple is an amazing job. But I really need to know, is this innovation, is it like a vocational school or is something that is being infused into the school syllabus?
Yes, that's a great question. What we have been trying to achieve is to align everything a student studies with the curriculum in India. As a matter of fact, in India, we use about mainly three kinds of syllabus. That is the CBSE, Central Board, that's from the national curriculum. Then comes the ICSE and IGCSE. IGCSE is from the Cambridge University of the US. So three syllabus we follow and across India. So it could be like, different schools choose which syllabus they want to follow, and even parents choose which syllabus they want to send their kids to. So they're all competitive, equally competitive. And we align to any of those because science at the end of the day is very similar, right? If somebody is talking about water filtration, in one syllabus, it could be in sixth grade, and in some syllabus, it could be in eighth grade or even fourth grade. But the science itself is common or complex. So what we try to do is align all of our modules with the syllabus of any K-12 classrooms from kindergarten, not much of kindergarten, but maybe more from, definitely more from grade 1 to grade 12. Yeah, everything is aligned to the curriculum. And why we do this also is very important. Let me just talk you through that as well. Because in any school curriculum across the world, I think teachers have a lot of burden to bring in new things, right? Like introduce, it could be robotics, it could be something they have to do, something out of the box, or maybe even out of the syllabus. But the main impetus that what we think is there are so many things that are already there in the textbooks, which are not explored at all. So what importance what that we give is, let us create more things out of the curriculum so that the teacher students can directly apply what they study, and also the teachers can plan their year, plan their time with the curriculum. And of course, if they choose to do more, then they definitely can. But we hope that, what the students study can also come in front of them as, experiments. Thank you.
Wow, that's quite impressive. Well done. And
Thank you.
keep up the good work. So how long have you been doing this, if I may ask?
Uh, to be very frank, we started with actually teaching robotics and aero modeling in schools way back around 10 years ago. But as and when we actually started working with schools and students, we realized that there is a huge gap in, like, again, repeating myself, the gap in what the students study in the classroom and what they actually do with their hands, like, experiments. We don't get to do that in the classrooms. So we said to ourselves, of course, all of this is important. Let's say even bringing in Internet of Things or AI into classrooms is all a great idea. But we just thought, see, there are a lot of gaps that students don't know already that is there in the textbooks. That is mandated for them
Absolutely.
to study. Yeah, so we thought, let's actually focus on the very, very basics of it. Yeah, that's been
Wow,
happening for about
this is
6 years.
really 6 years. This is really impressive. Well done. And the reason why I'm so interested in it is because I can really relate with what you're saying. Pupils or students, they may not really understand what is being taught in class until they feel it, until it comes to life. And that is where you come in. So keep it up and keep up the good work. However, in order to be able to bridge the gap, like you've said, because this is something that is really important, I would advise that probably you look at the option of working with governments in your country, so that at least that can help, for it to be well accepted by majority. Well done and keep up the good work. It's nice being you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Uh,
Continuing on to that, one more thing I just wanted to add.
we just wanted to show you a couple of more things before you.
So in the same RGB box, we also have something called as the Ishihara cards.
Okay, I think so. Basically, the Ishihara cards you can see. So they have these. Can you see the numbers? So this is to understand deficiency of color deficiency in everybody. Ishihara was Shinobu Ishihara was from Japan. So he designed these cards, a scientist. So how we can connect different things is also very important for us. Like what you saw was more of physics about light, but we also connect that with how light is all. I mean, how do we see light through our eyes? So yeah. So
I have
these
this card
cards
here. So
these cards also help like connecting that to biology. So how do we intermingle concepts that are almost in the same grade level? In India, light and eyesight and all of that are discussed in about 7th grade. I mean, of course, before as well, but these we connect. So there's also something we are trying to do, connecting multiple multidisciplinary topics to actually bring them together. So in RGB, they'll actually learn about colors. Through Ishihara cards as an activity, they learn about how we have color deficiency and how we can actually why that happens, because our brains are not able to see the colors because we have cones in our eyes and all of that. So yeah.
the same card comes along in the box, which showcases that there are similar kind of cones inside our eyes, which has the same RGB colors. Yeah, I'm sure if you can see this, but like, so the same RGB colors are inside our eyes, wherein the retinas, wherein if there is a deficiency in either one of these three cones, you actually have the color deficiency. And there are 4 types of it, and many people are not aware of it. So with this box, when we are talking about the RGB concepts, we are trying to fill that in so that there is awareness about that also.
Wow,
Great.
that's
This is
quite impressive.
amazing.
Yeah.
Well, your time is almost up. Please do share your contact and give us like where we could reach you so that people who are listening can find you.
Yes. Sure. I mean,
I'm really interested in the card because I don't know properly, because it wasn't properly displayed. The only was the number I could get was the number 12, but the other number I wasn't sure if it was 8 or 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll forward you the link where you can actually test it out yourself.
Please,
Yeah.
please, please. I will appreciate that.
Yeah, I will just put our email ID on the chat box if people could actually just write to us. We would be happy to connect.
Okay, please do.
Yeah, so we are at connect@pielabz.com, and yeah, do write to us. We'll be very happy to actually sit down and have a conversation. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Any questions? If there is more time, then yeah, we'll take questions. Yeah.
That'll be all for me. Thank you. And it's nice having you.
Thank you.
Thank you.